Look first, then leap. Today you will learn how to use TradingView as a complete beginner. Even if you have some knowledge about it, I highly suggest you watch this guide because you will learn the way how I am exactly using. So since it is a beginner, let me tell you what is TradingView. TradingView is a charting and trading platform where you can analyze markets like Forex, stocks, crypto, and indices. It's a web-based, beginner-friendly, and the great thing is free to start. You don't have to pay anything. So, shall we go to tradingview.com now? What I want you to do is go to your browser and type in tradingview.com. Then you will go get started. Then grab your free account and you are ready to go. I will be honest, when you go to TradingView, it seems like little complicated and too much information. But don't get confused because there is a lot of markets and there is a lot of features and maybe 80% of them we gonna not use it. So the first thing I wanna show you is the calendars, right? Click to open it and you will see here all the news including the high impact. If you click this, you will only see the high impact news across all countries. I suggest you enable this because we don't need to know low impact news of Indonesia consumer confidence. It's not that we don't care, it's because we don't need when we trade. So click this to enable, and that's the calendar tool. This is the thing we're gonna use regularly. So the next thing we will go to is the super charts. The 99% of the time we will spend our time and efforts here. So when you click it, you will see this beautiful empty chart, and it comes with this volume indicator automatically for you. So in the up here, the first thing you see is the symbol. This is what you want to trade. Let's say you want to trade gold. You type in gold and you will get the price of the gold. Let's say you want to trade Bitcoin. You will get the price of the Bitcoin. On the left, you will see the ticker. On the middle, you will see the pair. And on the right, you will see the exchange that gives you the price. Very important. After you're done, hit the X icon. Here you can see all the time frames. You can change to 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. And if you want to add any time frame to your shortcut, you come here and you push the star icon and it will add to your favorites automatically. If you click again, it will remove it automatically. The next thing is the candle types. How you want to see your candles. You want to see it with the bars, you click this. You want to see with the hollow candles, you click this. Let's say you want to see with the line, you click this. And there are a lot of types you can choose, and the most common is obviously the candlesticks. This is what we're gonna use in our bootcamp. The next thing is one of the most famous thing in TradingView, which is indicators. So here you can see my favorite indicators, and these four, as you can understand from the name, my own toolkit. If you didn't check it yet, I highly suggest you check the link in the description. Maybe you are a now very beginner, you will not take a trade, but in the coming lectures you're gonna need this breathtaking indicator. So let's see, what do we have, right? If you go to technicals, you will see all the all-time classic indicators. Like what? Like the moving average, you have it. The Fibonacci, you have it. So let's say you add my indicator called in time, right? After you add it, you will see the all indicators you added here. Very easy. And if you want to change something or hide or delete, you click this, it will hide. You click this, it will go to settings. Easy like that. And if you go to style, you can change the colors. If you go to visibility, you can change all the visibility settings here. And if you push this button, it will remove the indicator for you. So the next thing is the indicator templates. Basically, it will allow you to create set of indicators in one template. When you click it, it will load it automatically. I don't use that. I use a chart rather than indicator templates. I'm gonna show you very soon. So the next thing is again one of my favorite, the alert feature. You can create a price alerts, crossing up, crossing down, greater than, less than, lot of features here. Also you can set alerts inside of the indicators, which is also a very nice feature. I'm gonna show you that also. Actually after this I will show you. So you will type the price here and that's it. The second way of to create alert is you hover here, you click the plus icon and add alert just like this. So it's very easy to use, and if you want to add alert to any indicators, all you need is click the alert and condition rather than price. You will choose the indicator you want and you will choose any alert function call, all from my indicator, bullish, A+, bearish, whatever it is, bullish SMT. You can set alert for everything. Let's continue with the next one, which is a replay mode. We're gonna use this a lot because this replay mode will give you ability of a backtesting. So here in the down below, it opens a new tab for you and you can choose select bar. If you did that, you can just basically go manually, and the select date will give you a date to choose and you can go to that date. Let's say I choose this date, it will take me there. And the final thing is the random bar. If you make this and if you click it, it will go a random day depending on whichever trading wants takes you to. And after you go to that day, one of the great feature is you can actually trade, right? Let's say you wanna buy here, you hit the buy and you will take it, you will put stop loss like this, and you will put take profit like this, and you will just hit the play button and you will see if your trade idea works or not. Oh, we are lucky, we hit the take profit. So let's move on the right side here. If you go to settings, you can see a type of settings, the symbols, status line, scales line, canvas, trading, alerts, events. So in symbol, you can change the border colors, the session timing. Electronic trading hours means that it will show you all the data when market opens. If you choose the regular trading hours, it will only show you the New York session. Easy like that, and you can push the adjust for contract change, and I suggest you use adjust contract change. And we have a very important setting here, which is a precision and time zone. Time zone means that which time zone you want to see your chart. Yeah, Borsa, it's easy. It's not like that. You will not choose your own time zone. You will choose a trading time zone, which is UTC -4 New York time or Eastern Standard Time. Okay, you have to choose this if you want to see the same chart or talk the same time with everyone. This is a must. You have to do that. So click it, and that's basically everything here. The status line, logo, title, these are personal choices. Actually, you can enable or disable these, very self-explanatory. Scales and lines, so currency and unit, scale modes. You can, don't afraid to go and play with this. It's a fun actually. You can create your own colors and however you want to use it. So you can change the background. So you think you like white, you make it white like this. Let's go with the white. You can add watermark, which will add this NQ, which ticker you trading. You can enable, disable, adjust the text size and everything. So very useful if you wanna, take a screenshot and everything. Trading, very nice feature. I like this feature a lot, and most of the traders like this. You can directly trade on TradingView, depends on your broker. And how you add this, you will go down and you will see paper trading, log out from that. There are hundreds of brokers you can use with the TradingView, but for the backtesting we will use a paper trading. You will just log in and that's it. So let's continue. You can enable or disable a lot of settings like instant order placement, the sound for execution, bracket profit, stop loss, execution labels. When you put, you see, if you disable, it will deleting the labels here. Very, very useful. The alert settings, very self-explanatory. Events, if you want to see it or not, it is the latest new. It will pop up in the below of your chart. This is the all settings from the TradingView. So now I want to teach you the layouts. I have a lot of layouts in my TradingView, and when I click one of them, I go direct to that. For example, this is my own personal trading layout. When I click this, it will take me to pre-saved indicators, settings, and everything. It is ready to trade. And how you do is, let's say we created this, right? How to use TradingView. Or let's do it like that. You want to create new, you will just type in here, hello world, right? You will just hit the save. It will open a new tab with the new fresh chart for you. So let's say you want to add like a VWAP indicator, and you will click this. After you add, you will hit the save button, and when you load up this layout, everything will come automatically. Very, very useful. I like it a lot. So here you can see full screen mode. You can see take a snapshot. Self-explanatory. Publish means you will publish your ideas in TradingView. You can record video idea and you can just publish in TradingView. Oh, my next favorite thing is, of course, the watch list. You can create a lot of watch list. You can add everything here. So this is my personal watch list. Let's say you want to create a new list. You will come, you will click create new list, and you will say hello world again, right? So you hit the enter button, and you will add some symbols, like you are let's say a crypto lover. You will add Bitcoin here, and you like to trade Apple, you will add Apple. You like Tesla, you will add Tesla. So this is basically it. You can add colors, you can categorize them. It's highly useful, and I highly suggest you have your own watch list. It's very easy. You know, when you click it, you will go directly to there. It's highly useful in my opinion. And in the down below, you can see a related news, pre-market price, recent news, earnings, lot of useful stuff. You can check time to time. And this is the alerts log and the current alerts here. And this is my object tree of my chart. I think you don't gonna use that much. So this is the chat. I never use that, so you know, who needs this actually? So this is it. And here on my left, what do you see and what do we have? The first thing is we have trend line tools. You can use everything here. So let's say you want to draw this trend line, right? This looks uptrend. You will take it. If you hold over the shift, it will draw perfect 90 degrees line like this. If you leave it, you can just move around however you want. This is the trend line. And here, the second one is the Gann and the Fibonacci tools. You can use Fibonacci retracement like me. You can take this and put like that. And if you go here, you will see the settings. If you click this, you can change your Fibonacci settings, the coordinates and everything. Very easy. This is the second one is the Fibonacci. The third one is the patterns. You can draw patterns here. And the fourth one is one of my favorite. I use this a lot, which is long or short position. What do you mean? Well, let's say you want to go a short position here, right? You click it, you put this to chart, you put stop loss here, you take profit here. So you come, you create a limit order, and let's say you want to risk maximum 1% for trade, right? And it put your stop automatically here. If you decrease the share to 50, it will change again. It will, if you make it 100, it will plot here. You got my point, right? So let's say I will do it one more time. 150 to lose a 1%, you need to put here. It's very, very useful actually. So let's say you want to sell. If you just push the sell button, it will place a market order. It's rejected because why? Market is closed now. We worked 724 to teach you these great things. All right. So the next thing I want to show you is the brush tool here. What is it? You can just draw the line, easy like that. Very useful if you wanna, teach someone something, and you can draw a path. Let's say, I think, today price will come and reject and push back to -1 fib. This is it. This is the tool. And here you can see the text and callouts. This is the emojis. And this is something you will use a lot, the measure. So, you will measure, let's say, you wanna see how many dollar Apple drops here, $22 or 7.6%. This is how you measure. It's very self-explanatory. Basically, everything you need is here. If you want to zoom, you will just scroll your mouse. I don't know if I need to tell that, but it's basically how it is. So here you will see 1D, 5D, what is it? So when you hit the 5-day here, it's the day, it will show you at a glance 5-day of a price section. If you want to see the price very fast, the last 5 days, this is how you do it. So in down below you have a screener, I don't use it. Pine editor, you never need it. Strategy tester, there are some indicators that comes with it. You can just go and check the indicators. And replay trading, that's what we use, and paper trading I have already showed you. So the next thing I want to show you is, let's say you want to watch a Tesla price and also you want to watch the Nasdaq futures. How you gonna do that? You can split your screen until 16 pieces. Crazy, I know. So you click, let's say I want to do it 2, right? And you can divide your screen like this, and you need to click right side to change the right side. After you click, you come here again and you will type in Nasdaq futures. Let's say you want to watch the Nasdaq futures while you trade Tesla, and this is how you do it. If you hold it here and pull over, it will, decrease and increase the size of it. And you can also do this, which is a symbol. You can sync that, you can sync the interval, you can sync the time, you can sync the time, the date range. You can, play around with this. You can go until 16, but, I think 4 is more than enough. This is it. This is how you split your screen. It's very useful, especially when you want to watch multiple tickers and multiple stocks. Let's say it's a very useful tool. All right, so let's say you have 4 charts like this and you want to add indicators to all of them. How you do that? So let's go to community tab and let's see what is trending. Let's say you want to add this machine learning RSI thing. You click to add your chart and it's loaded into this chart. Now you want to take this to all the charts. How you gonna do that? It is very easy. You will come the chart that you want to copy and you will see this. Apply these indicators to entire layout. You click this and it will add everything to other charts. It's magic, right? It's very useful. I love it. If you don't want to use TradingView on browser, with the TradingView offers also a desktop app, you can just basically come and click here to download it. It's also nice, but I always prefer a browser. It's really a personal choice. So also, if you just want to use dark theme or not dark theme, you can just enable or disable this to change the themes very easily. TradingView is a best friend of any trader in the whole planet. You made it. You have completed day 3. Congratulations. Now I want to give you a homework, but please do it. Now go to TradingView, play around and get lost inside of it. Create tons of charts, test out indicators, see what is going on. Don't use it, just get used to it. Screen time, very important. Play around, create your watch list. I don't know, maybe you like Bitcoin, add to your watch list. Maybe you want to see Tesla, add to your watch list. Create multiple charts and get used to using TradingView. It is very important. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys learned something new today and enjoyed it like me. So I will catch you tomorrow in day 4. Take care. See you soon.